Nick Van Dutch here, back with another GTA Online video, and today Rockstar released a new car in this game. It is the Progen GP1, also known as the McLaren F1. So I'm gonna spend the money for you. If you're ready, let's start the video. So pop up your phone and head over to Legendary. Yes, it's not a Benny's car, it is a Legendary car. But even it's not a Benny's car, there is a lot of options for this car. So I'm gonna show that to you later in a mod shop, and I'm gonna order it. So it's gonna cost you about $1.25 million. So I'm gonna order it in, of course, a McLaren Orange. I'm gonna have it delivered inside my garage. So this car is, of course, known as the McLaren F1. It is absolutely a classic supercar. So here you have it. This is the McLaren F1, also known as the Progen GP1. Let's head to the Progen GP1 for a closer look. So they did absolutely a stunning job. The front looks absolutely one-on-one with the McLaren F1. At the back, they also did a very nice job. Of course, they can't copy the car one-on-one inside the game because about copywriting, but they did a very nice job to make this a replica of the existing McLaren F1. So I'm gonna head over to the mod shop, and because it's not the Benny's car, there's no extra upgrade for this car. But as you can see, there's a lot of options which you can upgrade from this mod shop. So I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna buy the most expensive things that is possible. So they have even front bumper options, and there are a lot of nice bumpers. So I'm gonna choose for this one, and this one suits this car very nice. And the diffuser, there's absolutely not a big difference at all. Here you go. I'm gonna do an upgrade on the EMS. An engine cover right over here. So it's all about the small details which you can change. But the exhaust is actually very nice, so you can choose it with the pipes below at the end right over there, but you can also have them in the middle next to the rear lights. And you can also do the most expensive one, so you can have the exhaust in the middle and also at the bottom. So I'm gonna choose for the hood. You got changes on the hood, the studs on it, but you can also have a cover on your headlights. So I'm gonna choose for this one. Later on I will change it back to normal headlights. So here you go. The hood you can also change right over here, and I'm gonna head over to the most expensive one, but I'm also gonna show you what the options are. So when you buying this car for 1.25 million, and roughly estimated, when you put all the most expensive upgrades on it, you should be probably spending below the $2 million in GTA money. So here you go. We're gonna continue on with the rear covers right over here. So I'm gonna change my color a little bit. So I'm gonna head over to primary color and change it into a metallic orange. So it's gonna shine a little bit more when the sun hits the paint job. So here you go, bright orange. I think this one is the better looking color. Okay, yeah, I like the orange also. Okay, let's head over to bright orange, and we're gonna do some skirts on it. Here you go. Some spoiler. So this is, of course, obviously the biggest issue of all the cars, because you don't want to get that big spoiler that is most of the time available. And with this car, there's actually not a very big spoiler available. So I like the small one that looks like a stock one, and I think not this one, not the flap. I think this one suits this car very nicely. It's very small. Here you go, transmission. I gotta do the turbo. So there's also a discount on some parts, as you can see on the screen. Here you go. I'm gonna change my wheels into stock rims. Here you go. Gonna choose for this one. I like the black, obviously, on all the cars. Here you go. And of course the windows. So there you have it, the Progen GP1 fully upgraded. So let's take the car outside and let the camera do its job.
don't seem so simple. I'm just too poor, I saw you, and you gonna have to do it.
Let's take it out for a test drive. And the first thing what I noticed about this Progen GP1 is it is a quite heavy supercar. Is it a supercar or a sports car? I'm not sure about it. I assume it is a supercar. And back in the 90s when the McLaren F1 originally released this one, it was also quite a heavy car, but in that time it was actually quite also a fast car, a light car, because it was using all the F1 technologies. But in this game it feels quite heavy, and I noticed this because when you're accelerating or try to steer with this car or try to hit the brakes, you will notice that everything is a lot heavier. When you try to steer in, you don't see a direct reaction on it, and when you hit the brakes it takes a couple of meters extra before the cars actually brakes or stand still. So is it easy to handle? Yes, it is, especially when you gaining some speed, as you can see on the screen. No worries about that, but I haven't used the brakes at all from this moment. But this is quite steering very nicely, so no complaints about that. And yeah, and it is a quite good looking car. So it brings me back some memories about the late 80s and the beginning of the 90s. But there you have it, the Progen GP1, also known as the McLaren F1, which you can buy in GTA Online. Starting price $1.25 million. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching again. Nick Van Dutch signing out.